We're going to be going over Law 22 and what it's about, which is dialogue. 22. And the basis of this chapter is dialogue. The definition of dialogue is a conversation between two or more people. So we have two people here, let's give them faces, and they're talking. They're having a conversation together. Talking about transgression is now we're going to add emotion, characterization, and intention. So let's add characteristics. So let's say this is our guy Tom, and this is Stacy. So to change up their conversation and add to the dialogue, we're going to say Tom likes Stacy. So he's interested in Stacy, and Stacy may not like Tom back. So their conversation and dialogue could go like, Tom, hey Stacy, it's so nice to meet you, or to see you. And then Stacy could come over and be like, hey Tom, what's up? Like, she's not interested, you can tell by her emotions. We could say that maybe Tom is, you could tell that he likes her, he's nervous around her, he's turning red and blushing, and Stacy's trying to get away. That is adding transgression. That's adding their emotion, characterization to the dialogue. Let's go over observance of law. This can amp up the tension. We could see core motives here in the scene. We want to ask ourselves, what do we want to tell the audience? What don't we need to tell the audience? What is the indirect dialogue? What are some conflicts? So to amp up the dialogue, we could add another character in. For example, let's say Mark here. And let's put in the scenario that Mark is Stacy's boyfriend. We're amping up the situation. We're adding another character, we're adding more to the scenario. Now we can add more to the dialogue for more back information without even saying anything necessarily. We're just adding someone into the scene. We can have them walk in. There's different ways we can relay a message to the audience without even adding dialogue yet. Key questions to ask yourself while you're creating your story and using dialogue is, what are your personalities of your characters? What are their values and what are their interests? Actions is a quote of actions speak louder than words. So you can say a lot without using any dialogue. And showing emotion, actions, the characters, adding to the characters adds and helps the dialogue. It helps the audience understand more about what you're trying to explain. For reversal, these are things that you need to pay attention in your story while using dialogue. Pay attention to the balance between the dialogue and actions. What are the people saying, and what is the actions that are going along with the dialogue and what they're saying? A bad example of using dialogue would just be starting off with two people, and all I'm gonna say is, he said hi, and this person said hi back. That's a bad example of dialogue. You're getting no back information, who this person is, what they're trying to relate to this person, and what this person is receiving or saying back. This would be a terrible example. So let's review dialogue. So we started out by talking about two people in dialogue, a conversation between people. We added to the story by adding characterization, explaining, giving people emotion and their intention, all of that. And then we amped it up more by having tension, by adding people in, by adding dialogue, by adding shouting. It isn't just dialogue anymore. We added so much to make the dialogue better and help your audience understand more of what you want to relate in your story. Yay! They're done. Dun,